welcome to the weekly roundup. Div 6 time here at the Portland Hotel. I'm with Darcy Evans.
Knowlesy, how you going?
Good, mate. And Sean Williams. How Sean?
Yeah, good, mate. How you going?
Yeah, pretty good.
It's good.
Div 6, boys, let's kick it straight off, eh?
Yeah, absolutely. So, probably not sort of a game this one, very close one. Elizabeth took on Adelaide Lutheran, so probably a chance for Adelaide Lutheran to sort of try and avoid relegation, just the one win, but they didn't take it out. They lost by 4 points to Elizabeth, so it was, what's the scores? 9-13-67 to 9-9-63. So, pretty poor kicking there by Elizabeth. Probably could have won about 4 or 5 goals more, but they still took out the. So they're sitting 8th at the moment.
Yep.
So they're just in front.
They're struggling a little bit as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So the goal kickers, Stevenson with 3, and then the individuals to 6 other players there, with Ferber, Guthridge, Stevenson,
Daniel Paradiso.
Darrow, Paradiso, and Mitchell amongst the best players.
And for Lutheran, mate?
McGough with 2, Coward with 2,
Yep.
and a couple of singles there, and then Cupkey,
Yep.
Noel and
Babolka. There we
best
go.
players. So
It could seem to be English with Sean and Darcy at some stage.
It is a little bit tonight, isn't it? It is a little bit tonight, but anyway, we'll continue to move on.
We will.
The writing's a bit small, actually. We might have to bump that up a little bit, Sean. We might have to get a bit bigger font for ourselves, fellas. Anyway, moving on. The next one was out at FAWK Reserve. It was Dean match of the round, I suppose you'd say. But it was the Rosewater Bulldogs, 19-15-129, defeating West Croydon at home, 14-10-94.
That's a massive win. So
Rosewater are flying, mate.
that's a
Rosewater are
massive
flying. Mars has got them absolutely up and about.
West Croydon was sitting 2nd,
Yep.
but now they're still up there. They're sitting 2nd or 3rd.
Yep.
To win by that much, Rosewater, as you said before, we took this take. They're the real deal this year, I think. Haven't lost the game yet.
So anyway, for West Croydon, mate.
Yeah, we've got Stokes with 3, Woodcock with 3, Billy Femini,
there we go.
Summer with 2, and Foley with 2,
Yep.
and I'll mention Francis, just the individual goal scorer, with Nichols, Woodcock, Simons, Sumner, and Sumpton in amongst the best players.
And for the Bulldogs, buddy.
Newchurch with 5, Benny Marty with 4.
Yep. Anik Caliga.
That's
Caliga, I don't know. There you go.
another Marty with 2,
Adam Marty.
and then a heap of singles
Yep.
there. Adam Marty best on, Ben Marty second on,
Johnny Marty third.
Jacko Marty
You're
third.
kidding me.
Yeah, look at that, eh?
Money.
Money.
Wangers.
There you go, look at that. Bam. Right.
That was very clever.
Did you like that one?
That was very clever.
That was like my one last week. Did you see my one last week?
No.
It was
Div 3 last
Cop coming and hard. We're in the best players. Reminded me of my childhood. Anyway, moving on. The Fitzroy Lions, 15-11-101, defeated Brahma Lodge 9-10-64, and Nick Prokopec didn't play. I said last week that if Prokopec played, that they would win, but he didn't, and they still got the chocolates.
Dean Miller kicking another 5 goals.
Yep.
Played a bit of footy with him, and yeah, he's a very, very handy footballer.
Well, keep rolling, mate, with Fitzroy's.
Fitzroy, so Dean Miller with 5.
Yep.
Good.
Pigliacelli
with 2, Barker with 2, Peter Lindsay, another really good footballer, back playing Fitzroy with 2, Whedon with 2, Wootton and Leake with 1.
Yep.
Smith best on, Wootton was second best, Jenkins, Leake, and Peter Lindsay with 5th.
Yeah, and for the Tigers.
Yeah, for the Tigers, got Wright with 2, Hem Mendes, the individual side, about 7 other players there, so they did spread it around a bit. With best players was Brooks, Corbett, Smith, Shonamak,
and Nathan Wright.
And look, they're only 10 points up at 3/4 time, Fitzroy, so it's really that last quarter they just kicked away with that 5-goal 5
in the last quarter.
to 1-2, so that's obviously where it was.
Very surprising not to still see any of the Steel boys in there. Usually you see they're very frequent best on players, and usually get a couple of goals and a couple of quiet weeks from
Daniel played. No, Dean played as well.
Dean played as well, yep.
There you go. Probably got a little bit of attention on the day.
I would have thought so.
And the next one was Para Hills out of the Paddocks. Para Hills 14-13-97, defeated Salisbury West 12-11-83.
Bit of an upset, you think?
Para Hills are a little bit unpredictable at the moment. They are good one week and then they fall away the next, but hey, a win's a win. And while I'm talking about Para Hills, I have to give a big shout out to a mate of mine, Bill Fuller. Been coaching, hadn't won a game in 20 games of football. It was 0-20. 0-20. And then his under 16 girls got up yesterday, so
nice.
Well done with him.
Yep.
I said I'd give you a shout out, so he's coaching the Para Hills girls under 16, so well done. Anyway, for the Roos, mate.
Yeah, so we got Weecher always up there with his 4 goals, Creed with 3, Smeech with 2, with individuals there they split around again, 6 other players, with a Charlton finesse.
43-year-old Scott Charlton.
Is that right?
Yep.
Far out.
There you go.
There's other age in Flinders Park as well. We'll come to that in a minute.
Yep.
So, Hay, Nusky,
Yep.
and Smeech in amongst the best
And
players.
for the Tigers, there,
Clark
Shawnee.
with 3, Freeman with 3, Davies with 2, and then a couple of singles
Yep.
there. Andrew Curra,
Yep.
good mate of mine.
Yep.
He was best on. Davies second, Oates, Clark, and McIntyre.
D-Mac there in the best. All right. The days at Greenacres aren't getting much greener, flasher,
No.
better, whatever.
Fortunately, the same. They haven't won a game yet.
No,
Got
they're struggling.
Spanked by Trinity.
They're struggling. It was Trinity 24-18, 162. Defeating Greenacres 7-4-46. You know, credit to them though, their new coach on board, Chucky Fowler's on board. He's got some boys coming over from Gazer. Be interesting to see what happens in the clearance part of things before June 30, because I think you might get a few more players over and they might become a little bit more competitive. But really now it's looking towards the future for Greenacres, I suppose.
Yeah, that's it.
Let's see. Let's get ourselves sorted out off-field as well as on-field, and then start to build again. So, for the tossers, there, Darcy.
Cotter, look, he's been there for years, and he's
He left. He left and come back, Cotter. But
No, he left. He went to gone, but 14 goals, mate.
Yep.
Awesome effort.
Yep.
Only second best, but hey,
yeah, kick 14. You know,
be harsh with that. So Connolly, I'll come back to that in a minute.
Yep.
Clark with 2, then individuals spread it right around there
Yep.
with another 8 other players there. With Connolly got best, so he obviously did something more than Connolly's 14
Probably fed
goals.
him all day. I
Correct.
suppose. Yep.
Cameron, Peters, and Byrne in amongst the best.
Yep. Sammy Peters, I reckon, played 200th. I reckon. Yeah. And for Greenacres.
Garner with 2, Mao with 2.
Jack Mao.
Jack Mao.
Yep.
Meriden,
TJ like that.
Stewart, and Wilson with all singles.
Yeah.
Carver, Hudson, Stewart,
And the best there.
players. We played them last year.
Yeah.
And they had about 5 or 6 go up and play A grade as well as playing in the 2s.
Yeah,
so
and also
very, very hard days.
Also, yeah, they've lost a few players to you. Back to Jeff's Cross, gone with Vitz.
Yep.
But you know, kudos to them. They're trying their best. They're putting sides out on the park each week, and that's all you can ask. All right. So
Just with the goal,
Yeah, with the goal scorers.
Yeah, Ryan Foley's got 40 with Alex Cotter actually with 36.
Yep.
He was really only 22 coming to last week's game, so
Well,
14
Jack
certainly
Fox is
helps.
on the run.
And Ryan,
He's coming.
Yeah, and Ryan Smeech with 36. So the top 3 there at the moment.
Nick Prokopek's only played about 2 games. He's kicked 28. So there you go. All right, we'll move on to this week's games, boys. Brahma Lodge and Para Hills at Brahma Lodge Oval.
Oh look, Brahma Lodge, where they're sitting. Sorry, Brahma Lodge there in Para Hills. I'll probably go for Para Hills there, I think.
Para Hills, Shawnee?
I'll go on the Lodge. I reckon
Yeah,
Brahma
I
Lodge
reckon
get
Brahma
done
Lodge at home, I think. I think Ryan McKeel have them up and going for a good game at home. Greenacres and Elizabeth up there next to the jail.
Elizabeth for me, I think Greenacres are not having a good year at all.
Same.
Eagles,
Elizabeth.
yeah, Eagles for me as well.
Come back that later, I reckon.
I reckon that one will be Salisbury West and West Croydon down at the Salisbury Downs Oval. This will be a good one
This will be a
too.
good one as well. This is 3rd versus 4th, so only because it's Salisbury West, I'm going to back Salisbury West here.
Salisbury West at
I'm
home.
going to go West Croydon.
Yeah, West
Yeah,
Croydon for me.
they'll
I
bounce
think they'll bounce back this week as well. Adelaide Lutheran taking on Fitzroy in the South Parklands.
Lutheran are
I
struggling.
think the
just one win.
producer's normally down around there, isn't he? Just saying.
We've got 6 versus 2nd bottom, Adelaide Lutheran. Lutheran are struggling just the 1 win, so I'll certainly be going
With the Lions?
Lions.
Yeah, Fitzroy for me as well.
Fitzroy for me as well. And match of the round at Eric Sutton Oval, just up the road here from the Portland Hotel. It's Rosewater taking on the Tossers in Trinity.
Rosewater at home.
Rosewater
Yes,
for me.
Rosewater at home.
The juggernaut that is the Rosewater Football Club. The Mighty Bulldogs in 2018 continues to move forward. Sean the Diff Jacobson, I think he's still playing B grade. So
Is he really?
He is. He's not the difference anymore. He's the oldest statesman,
Aha.
probably you could say, at Rosewater.
So Wayne Marnie's probably done when you see money. Obviously, there's got a few players
Got a
there.
fair
and
few players there, yeah.
Yeah, and good on him too.
Yep. So anyway, this has been Div 6. Thanks for watching. We'll see you all again next week.
See you later.